talking with each other and mingling. So I think the warm-up for the mingling after my talk is done already. I hope so. So I'm just trying to be brief and short as if I can. Anyway, my background, why I suppose I'm here, is because I expatriated myself, if not to be very specific about the definition of expatriation. So I spent 12 years working as a nurse in Middle East, first in Saudi Arabia, and then about 10 years in United Arab Emirates. So I left my home country by the choice of my very own. And I still remember how hard it was at times, and how I miss the people I love the most. And still, nevertheless, as I left by my own choice, I cannot even imagine what the people feel who are forced to leave and leave their loved ones, or who are forced to escape and flee. But I think it's a unique chance for all of us, whether you're gonna enroll yourself to the course or you just wanna be part of this volunteer work. And I already wanna thank you, all the presenters of the talks we have had today, because I think it's gonna make my talk so much easier as you gave unique and really nice ideas what the students can do in order to fulfill the requirements of this course. And as it is a course with credits, it comes with some sort of requirements as well. So I'm just trying to be brief, as I said, and go through this briefly. So what we are trying to achieve, what are our objectives of this course, is to increase your cultural, your multicultural understanding. And if you know already a lot, you can always enhance what you know. And in order to work better with people you don't know, of course you need to know and identify your own strengths and your abilities, as well as those areas of improvement in your interaction with other people from various countries and different backgrounds. And we all can learn by doing that and by interacting and crossing the fear or the sort of like weariness which we might feel. And I know it might be a bit of a threshold for some people to use English, but to my experience, it doesn't matter how you spell your name, or it doesn't matter how your phrasing sounds, or what's your accent. Nobody cares really. I don't think so. The main thing is to get along and make yourself understood and so on. And try to build the bridge in between your country and or yourself to this other human being. But this will give you an opportunity to improve those skills, both in your communication as well as your skills of teamwork. I don't think anybody is ready, so to say, the graduated team worker. I'm not, definitely, but I love to improve. And this is a unique opportunity even for that. Because it's a school in our University of Applied Sciences, we all must act professionally, those who are enrolling and those who are volunteering, as what already been told by all of you. The respect, as you said, and the humanity you all mentioned. And because it's part of the project studies here in TAMK, it also has to have a sort of a plan regarding of your ideas, regarding of what you're gonna do with the asylum seekers or with the refugees. So you're gonna learn more planning the courses and implementing the ideas you create together. The idea is that you will form groups of 3 or 4, and then you plan together what you're gonna do together with the city of Tampere or the members of the church or the members of the Red Cross. even if you don't have a great big idea of your own, you can always use these ideas we've heard today, or do the project in affiliation with the ongoing cafes and ongoing activities. It's one way to participate in the activities ongoing. And of course, when you are planning something which is involving with the refugees or asylum seekers, they come from a very specific environment, and the conditions in their life are completely different to yours. So you're going to learn also those things, what you can do and how you can plan so that you will take that into the consideration. And another opportunity is to improve your language skills. You might even learn Arabic. I'm sure you will learn Arabic. I must shamefully admit, my Arabic is lousy. It's not even rusty or clumsy, it's just lousy. And it should be way, way better being 12 years in Middle East. I can say yalla yalla and all sort of kind of nice things taught to me by the 11-year-old boy who thought I had mafi moch, no moch at all in my head for Arabic. But he was very glad to realize that I had a fi moch changing diapers. I don't know what I thought, but it was not one of my bright and shiny moments to really realize that. The content of this course involves participating in this training, which I already have done. And for those who are absent today and they couldn't join us today, we are recording these talks and we will have the slideshow as well. So they can watch them later on. So it's not actually an obstacle of enrolling themselves this course. Watching and writing a report of the unknown refugee, which is a documentary now in Yle Arena, and my minimum length of the documentary report is only 2 pages. But that's minimum. If you are very skillful writer and you have your flying pen and your flying ideas, by all means write as long as you like. Not more than 10 pages, please. Yes.
I think the unknown refugee was subtitled in Finnish only.
Yeah, it is. I just had a look yesterday.
So if even if you don't understand Finnish, you can still watch it because you can understand all the pictures. So don't let the language be a barrier.
Yeah, and it's mainly
unless you can change the subtitle language in the system. I don't know. I've never tried it.
And it's spoken quite greatly in English anyway, so I think you can follow it even if you don't read Finnish.
But there are other documents.
Yeah.
And alternatively, you can read a book, which is dealing with the refugees, and write a book report. So there's two options for this requirement. And you're going to plan together as a group and implement the project together with the asylum seekers or refugees, or with an affiliation of the ongoing projects. You've got to keep track on the working hours, and we have a form for that. So as it's two credits, it equals 54 hours of work. And what you can include in your work hours is the hours spent here today, watching the documentary or other film and writing the report, and of course reading the book and writing a book report as well. All the time you need for planning the project and implementing the project, you can include in your working hours. You are also expected to keep a learning diary, and that is something you can also include in your working hours.
When you're writing a report and you're thinking, writing in Finnish or English, which one?
Either way, that shouldn't be an obstacle at all. You can write it in English, and I think I will accept in Finnish as well. Just about read both.
Does the learning diary have to be typed by a computer, or can it be handwritten or any other format?
preferably typed by the computer, but at least the handwriting must be clear enough. Let's say clear enough. Is that okay? And I'm going to organize a reflection session in May, or at the date and time we can arrange together. And that's going to take about 4 hours, and that is also included in your working hours. What is excluded is the time you need to transport to the site of the project. Because understandably it might be very different, so it's not fair for those who's going to take 2 hours to go there, and the others it will take only 15 minutes. So hence, that is excluded. Writing a learning plan, I think the main thing here is to have a reflective focus on what you're learning, and reflect on the feelings, on the emotions, and your experiences as well as observations during the whole project in each phase. And of course to focus on the learning objectives of the course. But otherwise the format is free. You don't have to follow any written report guidelines for this one. The reflection session is going to be 2 times 90 minutes, and it's going to be done by the means of drama education. It's going to be a process drama, and you all are going to be active participants in that process drama. It's nothing to be afraid of. I think it's great fun, and I hope you will warm up for that one as well, because it is such an interactive course. So I think also to reflect on your experiences is more fulfilling for all of you guys if you can hear how the others have experienced this whole thing. And you will get 2 credits, and it's going to be pass or fail, and I doubt if anybody fails really. So there's not going to be any numeral grading for this one. And at the bottom of the slide is my contact information. So, how does this one sound?
Are you going to give us this slide?
Yes, I can give you this slide.
Okay.
Mirja has your email addresses.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will collect all of them and send them to all of you.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
and we have the list of attendance in here, so I'm just gonna put it right here, so you can write your names and
Your names are there, sign it.
sign it, and
Especially if you are interested in the course. If you are here just to hear about the situation, you don't need to sign it necessarily, but for the course, please sign.
Did you say that we will do this in a group class?
yes,
So
preferably.
how we are building the group if you want to be part of it?
First of all, we need to know who's gonna be enrolled.
Until what time you have to shoot? That we want to take part of this, or because I have, of course, because I have to think of my students as well.
Of course, yes. So, what would be the fair time frame to enrollment? Like 1 week or?
About, let's
So-
say, how many here are interested in the course? Please raise your hand.
Great. I thought there's gonna be 2 or 3 or 4.
25 at least here, and 1 or 2 may join later.
Yes, great. And please just try to encourage all of your friends as well to enroll to the course. I think we're gonna have a Tapula course site where we can have all of these slides.
And also in the list where you sign your name. We are asking if we can give your telephone number and your email to the other people interested in the course, so that you can discuss with them. Are you interested in the same topic? I'm planning this and this.
Or should we just open in a tabula? Like
Yes,
like
yes,
a
yes.
flat where you can
I think it's the easiest.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way, and I can put the chat area over there, so you can inform each other and have the news regulated around. So that's
Yeah,
gonna be
because I
easy.
think it's easiest to have a conversation there.
Yep, yep.
Is there a course code and course name for this?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. As soon as we have them, if you just put your name on the list, then we will just email them to you. Yes, you.
And when will this course end? Because at the exchange student we need to probably leave in May. So will we finish this course before May or some?
How many here are exchange students? Please raise your hand. Is anybody leaving already at the end of April?
So when is your time? When is your date of departure?
We need to probably leave in May.
May, mid-May, end of
Yeah,
May?
mid of May.
Mid of May.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I think we can have it at the first week of May or something, if that's still okay for you guys.
Yeah. You
So it
can.
will give more time for the Finnish students also to participate and so.
All right.
But that's something we can discuss, and we can fix the date which is suitable for all of us. So that shouldn't be a problem. So I can create those papers
Okay.
quite quickly as soon as I get them by the reflection session. Then I read them through quite rapidly. Yeah.
Are we going to work in small groups
Yes.
or more together?
Small groups. So now the whole idea is, because we have these representatives of other different organizations, and you already know what kind of an ideas they gave you. So you can just mingle around, meet them, and ask their contact details, and sort of have a initial idea what would be your kind of an interesting project idea. So the stage is free, so you can also.
So there was 1 week time if you want to take part of this, and then I will send you email about it.
I'm the coordinating teacher, so you will email to me.
Alright.
Yep. Yeah. As soon as we get the tabula course done, then we will have it also in Vinha. So you can enroll, you can enroll over there then as well. So these people here, they've been kind enough to wait until the end of our session. So if any questions, please, or if you want to introduce yourself, if you have an idea that this might be your field of interest, just come and